What up? What up? What up, dog? Eddie Alchemist here. How to Survive Prison episode 73. Magic number 73. I know it's weird, but parole board. You got your flops, then you got your deferrals, and then you got your paroles. Now, I know some of y'all are probably like, what are these definitions? What are you saying? Okay. Let me reiterate, because I know some of y'all kind of, y'all know what prison is like. I don't know what prison is like that, but I'm telling you everything that I know, kind of, from other people. I know for myself too as well. But it's not the point. Point is, people, the parole board are are the people that's gonna let your ass out. Now, mind you, depending on whatever state that you in, whatever member of the parole board, they're either gonna grant you your parole or they're not. So now, if they don't grant you your parole, that is what they call a flop. That means that they just gonna give you a flop. You ain't gonna. It could be because you got so many tickets. It could be because you got into a fight. Usually, if you get into a fight, it is an automatic parole. The only way you can beat a class one ticket, a fight ticket, is if whoever you fought with just told him I hit him first and he was defending himself, or you look on the camera. Other than that, but here's the thing, people. Even if you didn't even start the fight, you still gonna get the goddamn ticket, and a parole board gonna look at it and be like, "Oh, you in there fighting? You in there drinking spud juice?" And spud juice is like when people got a whole bunch of uh, orange juice and sugar, and they mix it together and they let it sit for like a few days so it spoil. Yeah, you get caught drinking in there. Oh yeah, it's a class one, class two. That's how you get a flop. Motherfuckers be so sick when they get a flop, man. Oh, man, I just got the letter in the mail, bro. And they said I got a flop, bro. Man, I'm fucked up, bro. I don't even give a fuck right now, man. But is that lying in your thinking that you in this situation, motherfucker? You got a flop. Don't fuck up. You got a flop. You better be sending. You better look. If you get a flop and you go see the parole board, this is what you do. You have somebody that you know on the outside get in contact with the parole board and find out why they gave you a flop, because they gonna tell you. But don't be doing no stupid shit in there, then they not gonna give you a flop. But anyhow, now, like I said before, the parole board is gonna recommend that you take some classes. Now, if you go see the parole board before your classes are not done, you're gonna get a flop regardless. But if you go see the parole board and you're in your classes, they're gonna give you what is called a deferral. That means that they're gonna already give you your parole. You just finish your damn class and get the fuck on. They're not gonna care too much. They just gonna be like, skip it. We was already gonna give you a parole, and we just like you not done with your class. So, but a lot of people have gotten paroles, but they got a deferral first. They just want your class to be done. So, I mean, honestly, it's crazy. But you do got people that get deferrals all the time. But I mean, for the most part, you just gotta make sure that you just get your classes done. And honestly, it just sucks. And for the most part, you just gotta realize that in this situation, your life is in somebody else's hands. Like, just remember, if you remember anything off this video, off any videos that I've shown you or I've talked about, your life is literally in somebody else's hands. Your life is in the hands of the parole board. You not getting your parole until until you finish your class. But again, be that dumb motherfucker that want to keep fucking up. You ain't gonna never get out that bitch. You got people. I'm gonna tell you right now from experience, because I actually talked to somebody who was like he was gay, and started my internship, and he was like, man, I was only supposed to do 3 years in prison, like 3 years in prison, mind you. He turned 3 years into 20 because he kept fighting, because dudes kept fucking with him, and I'm just sitting there like, I mean, you ain't just got a PC. He said, I ain't never think about it. I'm like, the fuck? So you mean to tell me you turned 3 years in prison to 20 because you kept fighting? And yes, that can literally happen, people. When class one tickets keep adding up, they just gonna keep flopping your ass. But yeah, you're gonna get a deferral until you get done with your class. But you gotta make sure that you get done with your class. So when you get done with your classes, people, tell the parole board that you're done with your classes. Send them the paper copy of whatever certificate that you get done with your classes, so they know, so your shit can say completed on your file, so that way they have no reason to hold you up, so you can get your parole. Now, and then you got the magic number. You got the magic number 3. You just get your parole under the door, or you get your parole after you go see the parole, after you see the parole board, after you see the people, as they call it. After you get your parole, be fucking happy. You're going home. Like, you got your shit. This is what you do to keep your shit. You tell whoever you got your shit from, because motherfuckers will get jealous that you got a parole and they don't. Especially if you in a level 2, people. You got people doing life. You don't never want to tell nobody that you don't never tell nobody your real update. You better lie and be like, hey man, I got my parole. Man, I got my parole on the say for instance, you got your parole on the 15th of October. Man, I got my man. I don't, but I ain't gonna leave until like yeah, I ain't gonna leave until like the 17th, that Thursday, because they only gonna let you leave prison on a Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. So understand this, people. When you get your parole, go the fuck home. Do not come back, because the same COs will be working there. Oh yeah, man, I'm still here, man. Still making this money. Watching y'all dumb motherfuckers argue and fight every day over 35 or 25-cent noodles and what is it, like 50-cent beef sticks, or I don't know however much that shit costs. I actually had that calendar here. I still do. But yeah, man, you know you got the definition of a flop, you got the definition of a deferral, and now you got the definition of your parole. Now that you have your parole, stay the fuck out of prison and don't do no stupid shit. How to Survive Prison, episode 73. Parole Board. Flop, deferral, parole. Stay the fuck out. Just telling you, stay out. It ain't gonna do you no good staying in that motherfucker. Get out and stay out.